Good evening, everyone. My name's Anna Murdoch, and I'm a nursing faculty member here at Mitchell. I would like to start today by saying welcome and thank you for joining us to the 2023 Associate Degree Nursing Pinning Ceremony. And I'd like to start today with the invocation. God, thank you for this beautiful evening and the chance to celebrate these graduates. We're proud of their accomplishments and their hard work over the last 2 years. Thank you for the call you've placed on their lives to become nurses. We pray that they never lose the love they have for service and helping others. Please bless this ceremony as we move forward. In your name, amen. And next, I would like to introduce Linda Wersch, Dean of the Nursing Program.
Tonight, we're here to celebrate the nursing graduating class of 2023. Welcome to family and friends that are here in Rotary, that are streaming. Thank you all for being here. The education of these graduates would not be possible without the support the program receives from the Board of Trustees. Thank you all for coming here. Dr. Brewer, Mr. Ledford, Mr. Hyde, our Mitchell faculty and staff, our nursing clinical faculty, and our clinical partners, we are grateful for all of you. The tradition of the nursing pin originated with Florence Nightingale, who presented her nurses with a medal for excellence. The pinning ceremony is an important tradition. It serves as a rite of passage for these nursing graduates as they transition to licensed nurses. The college nursing pin was designed by our first graduating class in 1984. Another tradition you see tonight is the nursing cap. Nursing schools develop their unique caps as a way to identify their specific school of nursing. Today, the cap is optional. All graduates are displaying 2 burgundy ribbons, either on their cap or on their chest, signifying successful completion of the Associate Degree Nursing program. So we'll continue our celebration. Let me introduce the president of Mitchell Community College, Dr. Tim Brewer.
Good evening, and let me welcome you to this 2023 Nurses Pinning. I do want to recognize some very important people that are with us tonight, and those are our Board of Trustee members. We have Mr. Jonathan Byer, Ms. Lee Whitfield, Dr. Ralph Bentley, Mr. Costi Coute, Mr. David Meacham, Dr. Steve Hill, and Mr. Joe Troutman. Thank you all. There are several graduations here this week, and they're all special. But as Dr. Wersch was saying earlier, just a few moments ago, the pinning ceremony is unique. It's not an actual graduation, but as she said, it is a rite of passage that signifies the end of a program and the work that these students have done, the significant work that these folks have done, and it is and does serve as an initiation into the great world and work of nursing. To the students this evening, we recognize and honor you for your hard work and choosing to become a nurse, where you will definitely have to be selfless for the good of many others. We also recognize and honor all of the spouses, the brothers, the sisters, the aunts, the uncles, the friends, and all the others that have helped support you on your journey to this place this evening. So, on behalf of the Board of Trustees, our faculty, and our staff, let me be one of the first to congratulate you on this great accomplishment and welcome.
Good evening. My name is Amanda Moose, Simulation Chair at Mitchell Community College. I have the honor of introducing tonight's speaker for the 2023 Nursing Pinning Ceremony. We are all here tonight to celebrate the accomplishments of this year's nursing class. Tonight's speaker knows the dedication required to fulfill the dream of becoming a registered nurse. Corrales Rodriguez graduated from Mitchell Community College's nursing program in 2022. Nursing school can be challenging, as you all know. Krause faced a number of challenges during her journey to become a registered nurse. Krause proved that with hard work and commitment, achieving your dreams are possible. Since graduation, Krause assumed her role as a registered nurse on the Labor and Delivery Recovery Postpartum Unit at Novant Health Mint Hill Medical Center. She will be graduating tomorrow with her Bachelor of Science in Nursing from Lenoir-Rhyne University as a Mitchell Ribbon graduate. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to tonight's speaker, Corrales Rodriguez Arian.
My name is Corrales Rodriguez, and I want to start off with a huge congratulations. It's such an honor to present to you guys on such a special day, and thank you guys all for coming. So I'm currently a labor and delivery and postpartum nurse, and just a year ago, I was graduating from Mitchell with my ADN, just like you guys are now. So I haven't been a nurse for very long, but I do have a lot to say about being a new grad and just being a new nurse in this new day and age. So I'm not sure how each of you came about choosing to go into nursing. Some of you may have known since you were little, others may have found out as a new passion in adulthood, and some of others might have nurses in your family that you're looking up to. Regardless of what your journey has looked like so far, I can ensure one thing you'll all have in common once you start working. No matter how long you've had it in your mind that you'll be a nurse, and no matter how long you've worked in healthcare, being a nurse doesn't completely feel real right off the bat, and it still doesn't feel real now that I'm hitting a year. You could have had all your education done and have all your skills checked off, but the moment you're off of orientation, you'll all have a moment where you don't feel like you're equipped to take care of your assignment or answer their questions. And I'm here to let you know firsthand that it's okay. As a new nurse, I really wanted to be that nurse that knew everything they were doing with confidence. I wanted to jump out of orientation ready to be independent and ready to take on the world. And while that would be so fantastic, it's not the most realistic. That doesn't mean that you should discount everything you've worked so hard for. You guys are incredibly knowledgeable and skilled, and you should be super proud of that. But it's important to go into your new careers ready to ask questions, and more importantly, be okay with asking for help. Something my preceptor told me at the beginning of my orientation that stuck with me is, it's scary to be a new nurse, but there is nothing scarier than having a new nurse on your floor that doesn't ask questions. You will learn to be okay with not knowing everything. And even when you do know, you'll learn that it's okay to have some helping hands with you anyways. You'll also quickly come to learn that the answer to many of your questions is still going to be, it depends. I'm sorry. We live in a world that puts so much pressure on being confident, independent, ready, and you will be all those things. I mean, you made it through nursing school, which is no small feat, and you did so while going through all the ups and downs of your lives, including living through a pandemic, which is insane, but you did it. But you should never be so caught up in the fast pace of life that you forget to build that net of people around you that you can rely on. A net of people you can rely on to help you at work, and also a net of those around you when you're off the clock. Once you're at your new jobs, it might be a while until you don't feel that imposter syndrome that we always hear about, but don't let that hinder you from being the best caretaker, advocate, investigator, and nurse that your patients could have. You are all so capable of that and more, and it is such a privilege to be that. On the darkest days, find comfort in knowing that you have been and will be the light for someone else. Each of you will make a difference in the lives of every patient that crosses your paths, and you all have so many people cheering you on through all of this, including me. I mean, look how full this room is, and you have so many more supporters at home. I'm so proud to be a part of this new generation of nurses alongside you all. I want to thank the faculty again for having me and for everything they've done for me and all the classes to come and for you guys. And I want to wish a huge congratulations to you all. Thank you.
There's some empty seats. I know.
I'm Beth Downing, Nursing Program Chair.
And I'm Valerie Joy, nursing faculty. As we call your name, the student will come on stage and be. Each graduate was asked to write a brief statement to be read as they are being pinned, including what inspired them to become a nurse or why they chose the profession of nursing, a positive takeaway from their Mitchell education, future career or educational plans, and anyone they would like to thank.
Kimberly Alexander. Kim chose nursing because it's another step closer to fulfilling her dream of being a part of Samaritan's Purse disaster team. During the nursing program, she learned that her passion for emergency medicine had not changed. She has accepted a position in the ED at Wake Forest Baptist. Future plans are to obtain experience in the ED and apply it to the disaster team through Samaritan's Purse. Kim thanks her husband, daughter, and family for their support and encouragement.
Michelle Bajek. Michelle chose nursing because she has a passion for helping others and making a positive impact on people's lives. Her favorite things about Mitchell were meeting an amazing cohort of friends and the exceptional level of support and resources provided by the faculty and staff. She has accepted a position at Iredell Memorial and plans to pursue her bachelor's degree while working full-time. Michelle thanks her family and friends for always believing in her and providing a listening ear whenever she needed to vent or seek advice, her teachers and her preceptors for their guidance and dedication, and especially her husband and daughter for their inspiration, selflessness, and unwavering love, helping her to push through the tough times.
Ashley Branch. Ashley chose to be a nurse because her mother has been a nurse for over 30 years and for her father, who beat stage 4 cancer 13 years ago. During the nursing program at Iredell Memorial on the cardiac floor, future plans are to obtain a master's degree in nursing and become a nurse practitioner specializing in cardiology. Ashley thanks all of her family and friends, as well as her husband, Justin, for all of the support over the past 2 years.
Cheyenne Bradswell. Cheyenne is not able to be with us tonight, but we celebrate her success and future career as a registered nurse.
Monique Lachey Burton. Monique chose nursing so she could take an active role in changing the world. During nursing school, she learned exactly how challenging it is to be a nurse, but more than that, she learned how rewarding nursing is. Monique has accepted a position in the Labor and Delivery Department at Iredell Memorial with plans to continue her education. Monique gives special thanks to her mother for making several sacrifices to see that she succeeded. Her 2 daughters, whose beautiful little faces were a constant motivating force, her family, and the front row ladies who helped her push through this challenging journey.
Katie Cooper.
Katie chose nursing as a profession because she was driven by deep-seated desire to help others and have a positive impact on the lives of patients and their families. Her education at Mitchell allowed her to advance her education and build everlasting friendships. Katie has accepted a position in the emergency department at Novant Forsyth Medical Center with plans to eventually get her FNP. She extends gratitude to her family for their support and big thanks to her classmates who made it more bearable. Katie Corrier. Katie chose to continue to further her education from being a paramedic to becoming a nurse. Katie chose nursing due to the unlimited opportunities for continued growth and advancements. She is thankful for this program due to the limited availability of paramedic to RN programs in North Carolina. She has accepted a position with Novant Rowan within the OR residency, with future plans to complete her bachelor's degree and see where life leads after that. Katie thanks her family, friends, coworkers, and classmates for all of the patience, understanding, kind words, and positive support along the way. Grant Cotton. Grant chose nursing to be able to help those who cannot help themselves, and because his mom has been a nurse for almost 30 years. During the program, he learned time management on a whole new level. He has accepted a position at Iredell Memorial in the emergency department. Future plans are to obtain his bachelor's degree and one day become a nurse practitioner. Grant thanks his family, his girlfriend, and all the teaching staff in the corner crowd for all the love and support through this journey. Brittany Janae Dalton. Brittany chose nursing because it was time to fulfill a dream that she had never deterred from. It was time to further her career from being a CNA for 16 years, for herself and her children most of all. During the program, she got to be part of providing quality care to patients and making a difference in patients' lives. It brings great reward to the soul to know you are making a difference. She has accepted a position at Iredell Memorial and plans to continue her education to earn the BSN and then a nurse practitioner. She thanks God, her family, and spouse for being the biggest support system through her nursing school journey. Krista Deal. Krista chose nursing because she has always been compassionate about caring for others and helping those in need. Krista has accepted a position at Novant Forsyth Medical Center in the ED. Her future goal is to obtain her BSN and continue working in the emergency field. Krista thanks her husband, Josh, daughters, Emery and Ellie, her parents and in-laws for loving her unconditionally and supporting her throughout this journey. Celine Evangelista Sanchez. Celine chose nursing because she fell in love with the idea of providing not just physical help, but also emotional help to those who need it. During the program, she developed a love for pathophysiology, understanding that when you're struggling, it's okay to huddle, but also she developed a new family. Celine has accepted a position at Iredell Memorial in the ICU. Future plans are to obtain a master's degree in nursing and become a Mitchell Community College nurse educator. Celine thanks her mom, daughter, brothers, and sisters, but also her classmates and the wonderful nursing instructors.
Due to my family not knowing much English, I would like to read it in Spanish. Selena escogió enfermería porque se enamoró de la idea de brindar ayuda física y emocional para los que lo necesitan. Durante el programa de enfermería, Selena desarrolló el amor hacia la fisiología y la y el entendimiento que en situaciones críticas el trabajo en equipo es importante. Ella también adoptó una nueva familia. Selene aceptó una oferta de trabajo en el hospital Ardo Memorial como enfermera en terapia intensa. Los futuros planes es obtener su maestría en enfermería y ser profesora de enfermera en Mitchell Community College. Selene quiere agradecer a su maravillosa mamá, bella hija, Manuel, y sus hermosas hermanas y hermanos. También a sus compañeros y maravillosas maestras. Gracias.
Riley Feimster. Riley chose nursing because of the various opportunities that nursing presents. Along the way, she fell in love with many different specialties that she could see herself doing for the rest of her life. She believes that if you are not doing something that you love, then why do it at all? Riley enjoyed being able to visit the variety of clinical settings. Her long-term goals include being able to work at med spas. Riley thanks her family and friends for all the love and support, especially her parents, Aaron and Wesley Feimster. She also thanks Chad and Christy Huff. Riley says she wouldn't have made it this far without them and a whole lot of Jesus. Brittany Gardner. Brittany chose nursing because there is nothing more fulfilling in life for her than being able to help others. During her time at Mitchell, she gained substantial experience working in critical care and knew this was where she was meant to be. She has accepted a critical care residency with Novant in the Charlotte market. Brittany plans to obtain critical care experience and then pursue her CCRN. Brittany thanks her friends and family for all of the support during this journey, but especially her mom. This one's for you, Mom. Jennifer Gillespie. Jennifer chose to become a nurse to make a difference in the lives of others, especially in some of their most vulnerable moments. She always knew she wanted to work with children, and her time at Mitchell confirmed that decision. Jennifer has accepted a position at Wake Forest Baptist in the neonatal intensive care unit. Future plans include attending Western Carolina to obtain her BSN. Jennifer thanks her husband and 5 daughters for all their love and support during the past 2 years. Thank you for always asking how my day was, encouraging me on a daily basis, and for being my shoulder to cry on during the hard days. Jennifer thanks her extended family for their support and encouragement over the past 2 years. Jordan Godfrey. Rachel chose nursing because it was time to fulfill the dream of making a difference in the lives of others and helping people in their hardest times. During the program, she learned that she could achieve things she never thought she could. She has accepted a position on a progressive care unit at Levine Children's Hospital. She plans to obtain her bachelor's in nursing and be the best pediatric nurse she can be. Rachel thanks her mom, dad, her son Stone, and Lake Norman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram for their helping her through the journey. Thanks for all the laughs. Lauren Godwin. Lauren chose nursing because she has a passion to help others. During the program, she learned that she loved working with pediatrics and hopefully will land a career in the NICU. Future plans are to obtain a master's degree in nursing and become a nurse practitioner. Lauren would like to thank her mom, family, friends, and classmates for the support. Isabella Gomez. Isabella wanted to become a nurse to make a positive impact on other people's lives while doing what she loves.
Throughout the program, she learned more about the profession and the unit she desires to work in. She has accepted a position at Wake Forest Baptist in the IMCU. Isabella plans to earn her bachelor's degree and work towards a job in a specialized ICU. She thanks her incredible family and friends for their continued support. Meredith Lupton Harris. Meredith chose to begin her nursing career after spending more than 18 years as a paramedic. She wanted to be part of the patient's journey to healing and have a meaningful connection with her patients and families. While in school, she learned that there really is no age limit on learning. She has accepted a full-time position at UNC Chapel Hill in the Neuroscience ICU and a part-time position at Hugh Chatham Memorial Hospital on the neurostroke floor. Future plans are to obtain her BSN. Meredith thanks her entire family, including her daughter Ashley, grandson Winston, parents Earl and Elaine, her best friend Cassie, and her boyfriend Doug for their understanding of the missed time together, their constant support, and never letting her waver in her decision to become a nurse. Lauren Schweppe Hogler. Lauren chose nursing following the footsteps of both her mother, grandmother, and many other family members. During her time at Mitchell, she enjoyed almost all of her clinical rotations. The operating room and emergency departments were her favorites. Lauren is still deciding on which position to accept. Future plans include finishing her BSN and pursuing either her CNOR or CEN certification. She would like to thank Juliet and Rachel, Joe and Liz Hogler, her in-laws, Joan and Tom Doss, bonus parents, her husband Steve, her children Ellie, Sam, Addison, and her wonderful instructors and classmates for their support. Pineapples. Juliet Christina Holland. Juliet chose nursing because she loves taking care of people in their time of need and loves knowing that there are so many different opportunities within the nursing field. During her time at Mitchell, she has made lifelong friends that have walked with her during this program. She has accepted a position in the cardiac specialty track at Novant in their new grad residency program, where she will continue to learn and grow as a nurse. She thanks her husband, Chris, most of all for his continuous love and support. Nicole Jernigan. Nicole chose nursing because she wanted to give comfort and compassion to those in difficult times. During the program, she discovered that she is passionate about pediatrics. She has accepted a position at Wake Forest Baptist in the Pediatric Emergency Department. Future plans are to obtain a BSN and CPEN. Nicole thanks her awesome classmates, wonderful instructors, and supportive family. A special shout out to her husband Jacob and daughter Madeline for being so supportive through it all. Hannah Johnston. Hannah chose nursing after her career as a paramedic to deepen her knowledge of caring for patients and broaden her horizons. During the program, she learned her love for caring for pediatric patients as well as critical care patients. She has accepted a position as a nurse in the Wake Forest Baptist Emergency Department. Future plans are to further her education towards getting her nurse practitioner in the acute care setting. Hannah thanks her family for being so supportive and working together so she could finally achieve her dream of becoming a nurse. Caitlin Joy. Caitlin Caitlin chose nursing because she wanted to make a difference in her community by serving others. During the program, she discovered that she enjoys working in pediatrics and critical care. She plans to begin working in critical care in the fall. Caitlin would like to thank God first and foremost for this opportunity, as well as her husband, family, and lifelong friends she has made in the nursing program for their encouragement and unwavering support. Laura King. Laura chose the profession of nursing because of the vast number of opportunities the field offers. During her time at Mitchell, she discovered the importance of self-efficacy. She has accepted a position with Iredell Memorial in the emergency department. Future plans include obtaining an MSN and eventually becoming a flight nurse. Laura thanks her family for their support and her best friend who encouraged her to go back to school. Akira Lamb. Akira was inspired to become a nurse because of the various opportunities it provides throughout your career. Akira has accepted a position at Wake Forest Baptist Emergency Department. She would like to thank the back row for getting her through nursing school. Leslie Shawn Lofton. Leslie wanted to become a nurse because she wanted to make a difference in people's lives. She had a great clinical experience that challenged her to grow and learn. She has accepted a position at Novant Health as a nurse resident for the OR. She plans to continue her education to earn her BSN. Leslie would like to thank God, her husband, her mom, and her family for supporting and believing in her. Julia Christine McLean. Julia wanted to be a nurse ever since she was a child because of her mother and sister are both great nurses. She enjoys taking care of people. While in the program, she realized how much she enjoyed surgeries and wounds. She has accepted a position in the operating room at Iredell Memorial. Future plans are to continue her education by getting her BSN. Julia thanks everyone who supported her and helped her watch her kids during this process, and Hannah for making Quizlets to help her study. Jacob Moore. Jacob chose nursing to further his journey working in healthcare. He chose healthcare to follow in his mother's footsteps. He is excited to work at Wake Forest in the emergency department. He plans to further his education with the hopes of one day becoming a CRNA. He thanks his friends and family for supporting him through this long journey. Mark Mosca. Mark has been a paramedic for close to 12 years and chose to transition to nursing because he wanted to stay in healthcare. During the program, Mark learned he has a passion for working with the mentally ill and individuals with substance abuse problems. He has accepted a position at Catawba Valley Medical Center. He plans to earn his BSN and has already started working towards that goal. Mark thanks the instructors, his classmates, especially Krista, his parents, those individuals who have donated towards Mitchell's scholarships, and his girlfriend for tolerating his crankiness. Haley Pasco. Haley chose nursing because she wants to extend her nurturing qualities beyond her family and serve as a caregiver and advocate for the people in her community. During the program, she had the privilege to experience many different types of opportunities within the field of nursing. She has accepted a position at Lake Norman Regional Medical Center in the emergency department.
Future plans include obtaining a bachelor's degree in nursing. Haley thanks her husband, Greg, and daughter, Alora, for being her biggest motivators and for always believing in her. She also thanks her family and friends and classmates for the unwavering support throughout this journey.
Hannah Rendy. Hannah chose to pursue nursing due to her strong passion for providing compassionate care. She is determined to make a positive impact as a nurse by continuously striving to improve her skills and knowledge. While studying at Mitchell, Hannah had the privilege of meeting and learning from exceptional nurses, which helped her to determine her future goals. She has accepted a position at Atrium CMC Maine and plans to obtain her BSN. Hannah aspires to work in the emergency department and become a preceptor for new nurses. She would like to express her gratitude to her fiancé, family, and friends for their unwavering support and assistance throughout her academic journey.
Morgan Richard. Morgan chose nursing because she wanted to give patients a transformational health experience that empowers them to find confidence in rediscovering their best selves. Thus, she wanted to get rid of the world of wrinkles. The best part about nursing school was a list of future patients for her career in aesthetic medicine and finding good friends along the way. Morgan has accepted her dream position by staying where she works now at Restore MD, but as an aesthetic nurse injector and nurse wellness counselor, where she will be training under the talented nurse practitioner, Elisa. Morgan plans to further her career as an aesthetic nurse practitioner to become an expert in anti-aging and aesthetic medicine. Morgan thanks her parents, Rick and Liz, future in-laws, Angie and Jack, for their unwavering love and support, her entire nursing class of friends, especially the corner crowd. Morgan is grateful for her fiancé, Justin, who has been her rock, inspiration, and motivation while reminding her of the potential even in her lowest points. Justin has been just as dedicated and excited for this moment as Morgan. He has worked over 100 hours a week as a firefighter to put her through school. Morgan thanks all of you on stage for getting her out of her Botox bubble. She acknowledges the dedication of all nurses and is honored to be part of such a selfless profession.
Robert Rucker. Robert chose nursing because he wanted a career that was challenging, rewarding, and one that would allow him to deliver compassionate care to those in need. The education at Mitchell has taught him to be confident in his abilities and pushed him to be a better provider. Robert has accepted a position in the ICU at Novant Health in Winston-Salem. Future plans are to obtain his BSN and eventually a master's degree as an acute care nurse practitioner. Robert thanks all of his instructors at Mitchell, his wife for supporting his vision, his mother, Tony, who told him early on that he could do whatever he put his mind to and that he did not have to become a product of the environment around him. And lastly, his 3 beautiful children, Amaya, Jaden, and Noah, who have been his motivation.
Catherine Sardelli. Catherine chose nursing because of the inspiration from watching her father and grandfathers care for people around them. Growing up, she helped her parents take care of her grandpa Dominic, and this piqued her interest in nursing. Later, she saw the way her grandpa Zeke takes care of her grandmother. This taught her a deeper compassion for others. During the program, she found that her interest in the emergency department is a true passion. She has accepted a position at Atrium Health Lincoln in the emergency department. Catherine thanks all her classmates and friends who helped her through many breakdowns, sleepless nights, and kept her semi-sane
Grandmother Renee for fostering her love of helping others and being willing to listen to hours of lecture with her. Brother Charlie for always making sure she knows what to do and when to do the right thing and help someone even in the hard situations. Mother Claire for showing her from a young age to always work hard and keep going even when you really don't want to. And finally, Aunt Ida and cousins who told her they were proud of her throughout this journey.
Jessica Scarborough. Jessica chose nursing because it is challenging and rewarding. Nursing makes a huge difference during some of the worst times in people's lives. During the program, she learned that she loved emergency medicine. She has accepted a position in the emergency services at Novant Health, Huntersville. She plans to earn the BSN from Western Carolina next year. Jessica thanks her husband, Chris, her son, Julian, family, friends, and classmates for all the love and support given throughout the past 2 years.
Grace Stevens. Grace chose nursing because she loves to take care of people. Mitchell has made her comfortable and confident in her skills and abilities. Grace has accepted a position at Lake Norman Regional Medical Center in the ICU. She plans on starting her BSN and would like to become certified in critical care nursing once she has some experience. Grace thanks her parents and in-laws for the nonstop encouragement and support, the corner crowd, you know who you are, and for being her teammates and best friends since the beginning of nursing school. Her husband, Patrick, for everything he has done and the continuous support and patience he has had throughout. He has truly been her personal cheerleader and rock. Most of all, she thanks God because without him, she would not be here today.
Kaylee Thomas. Kaylee chose nursing because she was influenced by the amazing nurses who took care of her when she was hospitalized. She wanted to be in a career that was focused on caring for others. During the program, she learned to love critical care nursing. She is moving to Georgia and has accepted a position at Piedmont Athens Medical Center on the Cardiothoracic Progressive Care Unit. Future plans are to obtain her BSN and become certified in critical care nursing. Kaylee thanks her 2 children and her fiance for their continued love, support, and patience, and all her classmates who have become family.
Deidre Luann Upright. Deidre chose nursing because she wanted to touch the lives of many. During the program, she discovered that she is passionate about education and patient advocacy. She has accepted a position at Wake Forest Baptist in the OR. Future plans are to obtain a doctorate in nursing. Deidre thanks family, friends, and all the strong women that have touched her life and inspired her.
Madeline Wells. Madeline chose to become a nurse because she found a passion in helping others and learning new things. She is thankful for all the support and encouraging instructors in Mitchell's nursing program. She has accepted a position on 2 North at Iredell Memorial. She thanks her boyfriend, DeAndre, both of their families, and all of her classmates for the support they've given her over the past 2 years.
John Wiggins. John has been a paramedic for 12 years and wanted to further his career in healthcare. During the program, he realized he enjoyed critical care nursing and has accepted a position at Hugh Chatham in the ICU. John thanks his fiancée, Mary Catherine, and her daughter, Hannah, for always having words of encouragement.
his son Ezekiel for being so patient, Mother Phyllis and Father Steve for never giving up on him and always offering their support emotionally and financially. John could not have done it without them.
Ashley Nicole Wilkinson. Ashley chose nursing because of the opportunity to work in a variety of areas. While in the program, she has met lifelong friends and grew to love critical care. She has accepted a position with Carolina Caring, Hospice, and Palliative Care of Catawba County, where she will work part-time and continue her full-time career as a paramedic with Alexander County. She will continue to work as a paramedic until she is vested in her retirement with the county and then obtain her CCRN. Ashley would like to thank first and foremost God, for without him this would have not been possible. She thanks her husband for patiently being by her side and taking on all roles of the household, and her 2 daughters for generously sharing their mom this last year and a half.
Caitlin Wolf. Caitlin has always known she wanted to be a nurse since the age of 7. She chose nursing after getting the opportunity to take care of her many family members early on in life. Mitchell's nursing program has allowed her to realize that she wanted to be in critical care, and she has accepted a position at Iredell Memorial. She thanks her husband Chandler, first and foremost, on account that he had to witness all the good and bad times, the laughing, crying, staying up until midnight studying, and coming home from clinical dog-tired and going to bed immediately. You are the real MVP. Caitlin thanks her family, who has been with her every step of the way, answering her phone calls and making sure that she is stable and fed. Finally, she thanks her father-in-law, Chuck, who brought Caitlin her first stethoscope and saw all potential in her when no one else did. Thank you to everyone that was part of this crazy journey. She loves you all. We made it.
Cameron Woodall. Cameron chose nursing because he wanted to make a greater difference in the lives of others. During the program, he learned clinical knowledge, practical skills, and furthered his critical thinking abilities to care for any type of patient he encountered. He has accepted a position at Iredell Memorial in the operating room. He has plans to further his education and become a registered nurse first assist. Cameron would like to thank his fiancée, Hannah, his family, and fellow classmates for their continued support.
Good evening. I am Madison Hauser, Fern Wilson, and Alicia Parker, and we are nursing faculty. And I invite you guys to recite the Internal Council of Nurses Pledge with us. Graduates, repeat after me. In the full knowledge of the obligations I am undertaking, I promise to care for the sick with all the skills and understanding I possess, without regard to race, creed, color, politics, or social status, sparing no effort to conserve life, to alleviate suffering, and to promote health.
I will respect at all times the dignity and religious beliefs of the patients under my care, holding in confidence all personal information entrusted to me, and refraining from any action that might endanger life or health.
I will endeavor to keep my professional knowledge and skill at the highest level, and to give loyal support and cooperation to all members of the health team. I will do my utmost to honor the International Code of Nursing Ethics and to uphold the integrity of the professional nurse. Now, this is the time where all of Statesville needs to hear that family and friends are so happy that they're done. Let's give them a round of applause. Graduates, you may be seated.
Hi, my name's Paula Guyton. I'm a paramedic to RN chair and nursing faculty. Myself and Ramona Kofke and Susie McCard, nursing faculty, we will be handing out awards. So first, congratulations to this student for successful completion of the ADN program while duly enrolled in regionally increasing baccalaureate nurses. I would like to recognize the following student, Catherine Sardelli. The Alpha Delta Nu Honor Society recognizes the academic excellence of students in the study of associate degree nursing. These students are wearing the Alpha Delta Nu pin. A membership requires students to have a minimum GPA of 3.0, earned grade of B or better in all nursing classes, demonstration of integrity and professionalism, completion of an educational or recruitment project. Will the following students please step forward to accept full membership into Alpha Delta Nu? Once you receive your pin, please line up in the front of the stage. Kim Alexander. Ashley Branch. Katie Corrier. Jennifer Gillespie. Juliet Holland. Mark Mosca. Catherine Sardelli. Kaylee Thomas. John Wiggins. Michelle Bajak.
Monique Burton. Brittany Dolan. Lauren Hogler. Leslie Lofton. Haley Pasco. Jessica Scarborough. Rachel Godfrey. Madeline Wells. Congratulations, Alpha Delta Nu.
At this time, we're going to present a few awards based on performance and character and some other things. So we're going to start with professionalism. The award for professionalism is presented to the graduate who has maintained a mature professional composure under all circumstances. This certificate is presented to Lauren Hogler. Our next certificate is going to be for leadership. The award for leadership is presented to the graduate who is an example to others and has the ability to motivate others toward a common goal. This certificate is going to be presented to Michelle Bajak. Our next certificate is the Team Spirit Award. The award for Team Spirit is presented to the graduate who has been positive and encouraging throughout the program. I can hear it being whispered already. This is going to be presented to Celine Evangelista Sanchez. Our next certificate is an academic achievement in the ADN program. The Academic Achievement Award is presented to the graduate who has maintained the highest grade point average during their enrollment in the Associate Degree Nursing program. This certificate will be presented to Jessica Scarborough.
The next award will be presented for an academic achievement in the Paramedic to ADN Bridge program. The Academic Achievement Award is presented to the graduate who has maintained the highest grade point average during the enrollment of the Paramedic to Nursing Bridge program. This award goes to Mark Mosca.
The next award is the Excel Award. The Excel Award recognizes the graduate who has demonstrated the highest level of integrity and perseverance to excel in nursing. This award goes to Robert Rucker. The next award is Professionalism. This award for professionalism is presented to the graduate who has maintained a mature, professional composure under all circumstances. This award goes to Hannah Johnston. The next award, Outstanding Clinician. This award goes for Outstanding Clinician, is presented to the graduate who has consistently demonstrated excellent nursing practice in all clinical settings. This award goes to Laura Kang. The next award is a scholarship. It is a Beth Main Scholarship. Beth Main was a clinical nurse instructor at Mitchell for many years. She earned her bachelor's degree in nursing from Western Carolina University and a master's degree in business administration from Gardner-Webb University. Beth was diligently pursuing her master's degree in nursing when she passed away in April of 2002.
Beth worked as a staff nurse at Iredell Memorial in the emergency department for more than 20 years. She dedicated her time, talents, and energy to many. She was a wife, mother, and grandmother. Beth believed that dreams could be achieved through hard work and belief in oneself. For these reasons, Beth's family has funded a scholarship to honor her memory and the values that Beth held so dear. Students had to apply for the scholarship and write an essay as to why they chose nursing.
The winner of the Beth Main Scholarship, Katie Coyer.
We're almost ready to close out our program. Just want to highlight a few things. First of all, congratulations to our nursing class of 2023. These graduates represent a diverse group, and their stories embody the journey of a community college student. We have a young graduate here. They matriculated straight from early college, and they have been successful. We have a graduate that has been a paramedic for 18 years and now changing their career into nursing. Graduates that gave birth in the very first semester and went through this program with a newborn. Graduates that are pregnant right now and will imminently deliver. Graduates that have been a career CNA and now becoming a registered nurse. First-generation college students. Graduates that have learning challenges, graduates that lost loved ones throughout the program, and grads that worked crazy hours and multiple shifts just to get it through. We celebrate you all. The Nursing Week theme this year is You Make a Difference from the National League for Nursing. These graduates have already made a difference with their many, many hours in clinical, and they will continue to make a difference as a registered nurse. I'd like to recognize the nursing faculty and staff who worked tirelessly to make our program excellent. Beth Downing, our nursing program chair, I will ask, just hold your applause till we get through. Paula Guyton, our paramedic to nursing chair. Amanda Moose, our simulation chair. Valerie Doig, Misty Harper, Madison Hauser, Ramona Kofke, Susie McHarg, Michelle Money, Anna Murdoch, Alicia Parker, and Fern Wilson. I also want to highlight our simulation dream team that we have, which is Madison and Missy and Danae Buck and Mia Newton and Michelle Money, who are just tremendous in our simulation program. We have a few faculty that teach with us on a regular basis. Special thanks to Krista Cowan, to Jordan Davis, Kelly Curley, and Ginny Little. It takes so many clinical faculty to make this happen. They're all listed on your program. We certainly thank them. And then a whole list of simulation volunteers. Again, a heartfelt thank to Michelle Money, who is the program specialist for our division, for everything she does for the program and the students. Finally, a thank you to McClellan Shoes that gave our graduates some gift certificates. To the Mitchell Testing Center, who would come at 7 in the morning just to be there to proctor tests for some of our students. And a big special thank you to financial aid this year, to Candace Cooper, Rachel Knox, and their team for the special gifts. And of course, we couldn't do this without our partnering clinical agencies, and we're so lucky to have 3 facilities here in Iredell County: Iredell Health System, Davis Regional Medical Center, Lake Norman Regional Medical Center, and numerous other clinical sites that the students go to. Graduates, we're proud of you. We celebrate your success. We will see you all back in the Health Science Building next week for Kaplan Review. We have cake outside of the Student Union. Hope you will join us out there. Thank you and have a wonderful night. Take a moment and I'll take a photograph as you go out.
Twisted.